Okay, today we're going to look at the hoops that I'm going to put up in my garden. I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my hoops so it's more of a permanent fix. I'll show you all the equipment I'm going to use and we'll put it up together and see how it looks. Okay, as you can see right here, this is where I put some hoops up already this year. They're 4-foot hoops. I put it over the raised bed. Earlier videos I've shown you how I bent my 6-foot hoops, which are there leaned up against my shed. Today we're gonna set up the 6-foot hoops. It'll cover 2 beds. They're 30 inches in width, both beds. So these 6-foot hoops should cover both beds. I'm going to show you here in a few minutes inside my shed the different pieces of equipment that I'm going to use to set this up. I've been gardening in this spot probably at least 12-13 years, and I've done it many ways, and I've decided on which way I want to set it up permanently. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this up, show you what I'm planning to do and how it's going to look. Okay, on the end here is where we're going to set the hoops up. Obviously I have the plastic covering the garden. I'll pull that plastic back and we'll go ahead and set those hoops up here in a few minutes after we take a look at what I have in the shed, the different strapping and ratcheting and anchor system that I'm going to use. There's a lot of different anchors that you can use, a lot of methods. But the one I've chosen I think is going to work the best for me. Okay, here we are in my little wood shop. I have my items that I'm going to use today on my carving bench. What I'm going to use as my anchors are these 8-inch, they're called Vortex. I got these from Lowe's. They're 8 inches in length. They'll just screw into the ground. And I like that it's going to be permanent. And the top here collapses so I can mow right over the top of it and not have to worry about taking it up and moving it. And also over here I'm going to use a carabiner. This is what I'll attach the strap to. And I think what I'll do is I'll just attach that to the loop here. That way I don't lose them. They'll always be there. So when I need to put up some hoops, I can just attach my strapping to it and off I go. But that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use these two. One carabiner. This nylon strapping, which is a 1 inch in width. I picked it up on Amazon. And we'll go outside and we'll start setting this up. Okay, I've pulled back the black plastic. You can see one of the 6-foot hoops down on the end. I went ahead and placed one because I'm filming this by myself and I'm not going to be able to film myself and place those hoops. I don't know if you can notice that down the center is a wood chip path, and to the left of it and to the right are 30-inch wide beds that I'll be planting in. Now we'll go down to the end and I'll show you how I'll put the anchor in the ground. Okay, here's the anchor. What I did is I centered it to the walk path between the 30-inch beds. So it's pretty close to center. And all you do is you just start twisting this down on the ground. Luckily, we've had a lot of rain here recently, and this is real easy to put in. Got a breaker bar, twist it the rest of the way in the ground. Get it There we go, in the ground. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and attach this carabiner here. So I always have it, so I don't lose it. It gets frustrating if you can't find the parts, so I'm gonna leave it all together. But that's how I place the anchor in the ground. Next thing we'll do is I'll grab the strap and I'll show you how I put that together and how we'll put this together now. Okay, I set the hoops up, went ahead and did that off camera. It's simply just spacing them about 5 feet apart. I used 7 hoops for 25 feet. I went ahead and put the second anchor in, the second point down here on this end. It's right down here in the ground already. And it lays flush with the ground. On this end, what we'll use, got these from Harbor Freight, we'll use the ratcheting side of this strap for this side to tighten it all up. Now, take this strap, you just want to loop it over, make a loop, and just wrap it around your fingers. Bring it through. Just pull it tight to make a loop. That's all there is to it. And let's go down to the other end of the garden. We'll hook this up. Now, like I said, with this carabiner, all you do is you just affix this right through there. And then what I do is I go around the hoop, like so, over the top, and get it lined up straight so it's not a crooked pull. There we go. Went over the top. This time what I'll do is I'll go underneath. Pull it tight. The reason why I go over and under and over, it seems to lock the strap in place real well. It doesn't slip. That went under, now I'll go over. This one will go under. This one will go, this one's over. Oh, hold that a second. This one goes under. Yeah, this side. There you go. And then the last hoop. Go over the top and over. There, now all your strap is in place. The hoops are in place, straps on. Can you kick the things over to me? Now it's simply just get one of these ratchet ends. This here. We'll just hook that on like that. And I'll pull out some extra strapping. These scissors here. And cut me off a little extra. Like so. Lighter. Then I'll take the lighter, melt the end. Oh. Maybe. That way it doesn't fray. I have to block the wind, I'm sorry. There we go. The end's melted. All right, then what you want to do, you just want to slip it in through the top. I'm freezing, my hands are shaking. And then you just pull it up tight. And just ratchet it tight. And there you go, that thing is rock solid. Then you can put your bird netting, which I think I'll keep on all year round, keep the squirrels and chipmunks and rabbits out. Or then you can put shade cloth over the top as well. But this is set up now, so if I ever need it, I can put it up easy. The anchors are in place. Got the proper length of strapping. Just put it up, put it up. And that's how I do it, and that's how I'm gonna do the rest of the garden. Thanks a lot for watching.